guess I'll take your word for that.
You want to come in and wait? It'll just be a few minutes.
It's kind of weird, you know, when we were on the phone a couple hours ago, you said that you were just getting out of the shower.
Summer and I will be packed up and ready to leave at a moment's notice.
Harrison's at home, so we can grab him and head to the cabin as soon as you give word, Jack.
If all goes according to plan, this should give you enough time to get away without Stark following you. I don't like the idea of you taking him. I don't like any of this. Ex-con showing up in town to threaten your mother, but it is what it is, and we have to deal with it.
Stark seems extremely unpredictable.
In my experience, the best way to deal with people like Stark is to be direct and forceful. Right or wrong, they respond to a show of strength.
Just be careful.
I will be. You be cautious too. And as soon as I give you the word, you get Harrison up to that cabin and into his grandmother's arms as quickly as you can. I will see you both on Christmas Day with the rest of the family. And with any luck, by then Stark will be out of our lives.
You missed a couple empty glasses back there.
Hey.
Isn't it your staff's job to clean up?
Yeah, but want to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Want people to feel warm, welcome.
You sure that people are gonna come to the club on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people out there that are away from their homes, away from their families. I want them to feel welcome here. Maybe it'll even turn into a holiday tradition, like Mom does over at Crimson Lights.
Yeah, I love that. You want to make sure that people have a place to celebrate.
Yeah, no charge, food and drink specials all night.
It's a great way to give back.
Well, I appreciate you coming out, sacrificing part of your Christmas Eve for me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why wouldn't I come, right?
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with your family.
Nope. Things are pretty quiet at the house. So, everything here up to your standards?
Yeah, pretty much, except for those two glasses on the table over there. Yeah, but more importantly, you look like absolute perfection tonight.
Yeah, I did. I took a shower earlier, but in between I grabbed a workout. The gym here is unbelievable. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
Yeah, sometimes I take multiple showers in a day. Please don't tell my water conservationist friends.
Okay, your secret is safe with me.
You know what I love? You remembered that intimate detail from our conversation. Did it spark any memories?
Of what?
Maybe you and me in the shower years ago.
No.
No?
No, I guess I just have a good memory for detail.
Ah, yes. Well, the offer still stands. You can come in and wait, or you can come in and join me.
I think I'm gonna go. You know?
Oh, hold on. Listen, actually, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That was a really crass invitation. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I don't either, actually.
I don't have to shower now. Come in. Let's talk. Have a drink.
No, thanks. I don't really feel like a scotch and soda while you're sitting there all sweaty and gross.
Well, I got more scotch. I got rum, gin and tonic.
I think I'm just gonna stay out here.
Hold on. Why don't I
shower by myself.
And I'll meet you upstairs at the club. I promise to be quick.
Oh, I don't want to rush you. And apparently you get your best ideas in there.
No, seriously, I would love to sit down and talk with you. You came here to tell me something. I'd like to know what it is.
Well, I could use a little advice.
Okay, I'll be quick and I'll be right up.
And hopefully I can help out. Be my Christmas gift to you.
Well, how cheap of you. Actually, just a little conversation would be helpful. Okay, I'll see you upstairs.
See you.
Come out now.
You know, it's not exactly in my job description to hide in bathrooms. But I guess neither is our colleagues with benefits arrangement.
I appreciate your discretion. Thank you. So, before you were talking about striking out on your own?
I was. But after seeing how you handled Ashley Abbott, maybe you're not so far from, achieving your personal goal, which means that you're one step closer to getting what you want on the business front, too. Perhaps I underestimated you.
Wouldn't be the first time, would it? Hey. Stick with me. If you do, I promise you, I'll get you that reward you deserve. The boy is very excited for our Christmas Eve mystery adventure.
Well, when you put it like that, even I'm excited.
Well, he thinks there's a possibility we'll see a reindeer.
I wonder where he got an idea like that.
He has an overactive imagination.
I love that you're making this fun for Harrison.
You just have to keep framing it that way. This is an adventure. Can't let him get a whiff that there's danger.
We have to stick to our story with everyone. We are going on a Santa tracking adventure, and we're going to be back home in time for Christmas dinner. I have our bags packed, and I got to throw some things together for Harrison, and I have a few more presents upstairs that are tucked away, and then we should be ready to go.
Oh, you're hiding presents upstairs?
Away from prying eyes.
Okay. Well, it must be a very special present.
Every gift from me is special.
You're right about that. Well, it'll be nice to be able to give my mother her presents in person. I just wish it didn't have to be like this.
Like Jack said, nobody wants it to be like this, but it's the way that it is, so we just need to make it work.
For Harrison's sake.
Exactly. And I really believe that we are going to pull this off without a hitch. You still worried about your dad?
How could I not be? He has the most dangerous job of all. Jack, any word on disappearing Diane?
None.
So this is a social call?
Not exactly.
You know, that's funny. You tell me to stay away, now every time I turn around, you're in my face. That's double standard.
Well, if it really bothers you, I think I have a way of making this end once and for all.
Hello. Sharon Rosales. That's me. You don't know who I am, but
Actually, I do. Audra, I've seen you in here before. I saw you the other day. You were talking to one of my baristas about Noah. Anyway, nice to formally meet you.
Likewise. Noah had all kinds of photos of his beautiful family in his flat in London. I recognized you immediately. And he told me all about this place. Everything is so delicious.
Thank you. But there's really no need to better me up. You and Noah are not seeing each other anymore.
I meant it. I love it here. This town, so charming.
So I hear you are working at Chancellor Winters. Sounds like it's a important position.
Is there something you want to ask me?
Well, I was just wondering if that's a permanent position or just a temporary consultant job.
Is that a clever way of asking how long I plan on being in town?
Exactly.
Wow, look at this guest list. You are going to be packing them in.
Yeah, it's a big week leading up to New Year's.
You know what? I am so impressed. You had a vision, you set your mind to it, and you made this club a huge success.
No, it wasn't just me. I had a great team, many friends and family supporting me. And you?
Me? What have I done?
You've been a rock for me. I can lean on you, bounce ideas off you.
It's really not a big deal.
This is. And I want you to know that this is a two-way street, so if there's something on your mind, don't hold back.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
The last time that we talked, you asked me if you should be worried about Audra.
Look, Noah, this is not the right time to talk
Yes,
about
it
this.
is. I don't want this weighing on you.
Okay, yeah. I don't like the thought of your ex kissing you.
It was completely one-sided. I swear. I hope that our conversation the other day didn't make you think otherwise.
I don't know, Noah. You guys have this really intense history. And I cannot help but be concerned that she's not going to give up on getting you back.
Hey, just forget about her. I have.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
Hey.
you here by yourself tonight?
I am not. I'm actually meeting Tucker.
Really?
Don't read anything into it. We just have a couple things to discuss.
No, I don't judge. Despite the stunt that he pulled at Kyle Summers' vow reveal, I admire him a lot as a businessman.
Don't worry about it. Allie is really good at not judging people. I've done plenty of idiotic things in front of her, and she's never made fun of me, so. Anyway, let me grab you a seat.
It's so great to see such a cute, happy couple. You are happy, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we are.
Whoa, more business for Harrison. I thought we said we weren't going to overdo it this year.
This is just a little something that I couldn't resist. Speaking of overdoing it, did you just sneak a can of Mrs. Martinez's cookies into our travel bags?
You can't expect me to celebrate Christmas without cookies.
How are we doing on time?
Well, if we want to get there before dark, we should leave soon.
We haven't heard from Jack yet. He didn't want us to leave too early in case things go wrong on his end.
He's trying to negotiate with a convicted felon. What could go wrong?
You're that concerned about him?
Yes. Aren't you?
I guess I just feel like Jack always knows what he's doing. He's like my grandfather. If he says he's gonna do something, he gets it done. I trust him.
I do too.
I know what you mean. A distraction. Why don't you open this?
Ooh, that is against the rules. It is not Christmas yet.
I think under these circumstances, you're allowed to open a present early. Trust me. It's a good one.
So what's in there, Jack?
Dueling pistols.
You claim Diane had $250,000 of your dollars when you were arrested.
It's not a claim. It's a fact.
Then you will appreciate there is $500,000 here, double what you lost. More interest than you could have earned either illegally or otherwise.
Is that so? It seems to me after 6 years in my line of work, I would have done a lot more than double it.
This is a one-time offer. Take it or leave it. And if you take it, you pack your bags, you get on that plane, and you don't look back.
all these fun holiday drink names. Mistletoe mojito, North Pole pina colada. Ooh, naughty or nice on ice.
Yeah, something my dad did back in the underground. A little tradition. He had a lot of those, actually. At one time, he had a plaque dedicating a booth to a woman he was seeing at the time. And maybe I should do that for you.
You know what? I don't need a booth.
Well, that's good, because we don't have any, but a plaque.
No, I don't need a plaque either.
Why not?
I don't know, maybe I don't want to attract all that attention to myself.
Alright, fair enough. But what do you need? I'm hoping my Christmas gift is right on the mark.
I'm sure it is.
Alright, well just, let me know. There's plenty of time to hit the stores again, so.
No, stop. Okay? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's perfect. I get the feeling that you are trying to prove something to me.
Yeah, what's that?
That even though Audra wants you back, you only have eyes for me.
I didn't think that's what I was doing, but yeah, maybe you're right.
You know it's not necessary, right? Because I know that you only want to be with me.
So, are you wondering how long I'll be here, or are you asking for someone else? Like Noah?
I was just wondering. Noah would never put me up to asking a question for him.
Yeah, you're right. He's very, straightforward.
Exactly. You still haven't given me an answer.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I don't have solid plans. My work at Chancellor Winters isn't done yet. But you don't really care about my job status. You're just worried how my presence affects Noah.
Well, I have to be honest. When he came home from London, he just wasn't himself. Seemed like all of the joy and energy had been drained out of him.
The breakup was hard. On both of us.
I don't doubt that. But Noah wasn't himself again until he met Allie. She's the one who got him out of that funk. She's been very supportive of his career moves, and there's a sweetness between them, and I don't want to see that change.
Don't worry. I received the message loud and clear. Noah wants nothing to do with me. There was a moment when I thought we could rekindle what we had, but Noah doused that flame pretty quickly. And I'm not about to beg him for another chance. I wish Noah and Allie the best luck in the world. They don't have to worry about any trouble for me.
So you are sticking around for a while?
I still have some things I want to accomplish at work. After that, I'm not sure. I like it here. And with so many titans of industry in Genoa City, who knows what will come next for me?
Sure. I did it.
What the hell are you drinking?
It's called a candy cantini.
How is it?
It's very pretty to look at.
Not really.
I think I should board a glass of wine.
Well, you could probably ask for a refund from the manager, but he's busy making out with your grandniece.
They are a very cute couple, aren't they?
Yeah. Of course, I'm going to take credit for that. I played a huge role in introducing Allie to the Abbotts and Genoa City altogether.
And she never would have met Noah if it weren't for me.
Well, she definitely is lovely, and she's a welcome addition to our family, although I do think that her introduction could have been handled much better.
Yes, you have a good point. I do regret her being a pawn in my attempt to get back here. And by here, I mean in your presence.
Hell, that shower really did some wonders, huh? Look at you having all sorts of deep thoughts. Concerning Allie, anyway.
No, all I can think about was you.
We're gonna do the hard sell again?
No, I mean, concern for you. You're obviously churned up about something when you came to my door. Is everything all right?
Well, I got a lot on my mind, that's for sure.
Like what? Tell me. I can't give you advice. I don't know what's going on.
It's not what, it's who.
Okay, who?
Jack. We got into it earlier, and it got very ugly.
Last time we spoke, you said you would consider taking the cash.
Did I?
I think you know you're not going to get a better offer than this.
I don't think this compensation is as valuable as you think it is. 900K divided by 72 months in prison, that works out to what? $7,000 a month, $200 a day, while I was locked up, unable to run my business. Now my time is worth much more than that.
Fine. Name your price.
Are you sure about this? Feels so wrong.
I checked with Santa personally, and he said it's okay.
I can't believe how adorable you are. Okay. What? What is this?
It's a make your own ornament kit. I thought you could make one with Harrison, just like...
Like Dad did with Dina when he was a kid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's not the exact same ornament, but it's pretty close. I know it's not your typical gift, but I...
No, it's not. It's so much better. Thank you.
Chance, I have never seen you this excited. What did you do?
Well, I cracked a case that has plagued the GCPD for years. Ray actually told me about it. You know what I'm talking about?
No, which one?
Okay, so around this time, every year, there is just a rash of thefts at the mall, right? Big ticket items, thousands of dollars. Nobody knows what's going on. So I put it together. Who has access to the mall only during the holidays?
I don't know. Who?
Santa's helpers.
What?
Mm-hmm. So I cross-reference employment and criminal records. Boom. There this guy is. He's been ripping off GC the whole time, working as an elf. An elf. I mean, that is the perfect cover. Here's the problem, though. He used the phony ID when he got hired, so we couldn't find his real name. So I had to put an APB out on his elf name.
Which is what?
Mary McJingles.
Oh, you're making this up.
I swear to Santa Claus that I'm telling the truth. We just got the guy. We found him in the mall parking lot. And so we approached him, right? He denies ever working as an elf, but he forgot to take off one of his ears. So he said, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. And his little elf ears flapping around in the wind. I tell you.
Oh my gosh, this sounds like one of those Christmas movie plots. You know what? You should pitch this to your mother.
I know. She's going to love that story. I can't wait to tell her.
Hey, is Nina gonna be around for Christmas?
No, she's not actually this year. And I'm okay with that. I don't really feel like talking to her about the whole divorce thing, you know?
Well, how are you gonna feel about that? Not being around family at Christmas? And how's everything going?
I'm good. Yeah, you know, I wrapped all of Dominic's presents, got him under the tree. I'm not really sure how much time I'm gonna get with him. He's got a lot of families to go visit, but I'm gonna make the most of it.
So what are you gonna do when he's not around?
I'll put in some overtime, do some paperwork.
Sounds like a plan.
You're not about to take me to task, are ya? Or preach the importance of family time during the holidays?
No, you know what you're doing. You know, sometimes work is the right answer.
Well, you know what? I'm very glad to hear you say that. Because right now, work is my life preserver.
So we're all good? You don't need to talk about the whole Audra thing?
I would be okay with not talking about her at all. We have so many happy things on the horizon. This is gonna be a big week for you, so let's focus on that.
It's a big week for you, too. First Christmas with the Abbotts.
Okay, guess what? I got the official schedule for Christmas Day. There is a family breakfast with homemade cinnamon rolls. For whatever reason, that seems to be a big part of their tradition.
Hey, that family loves their pastries.
Oh yeah, they do. And I am not complaining.
All right, well, sounds like you should go have breakfast at the Abbotts while I'm doing volunteer with Mama Crimson Lights.
Okay, and then you want to meet up afterwards? And then we can go spend half the day with the Abbotts, and then go sit in Newman's for dinner?
Yeah, sounds good. But fair warning, Newman Christmas does not end at Cinnamon Rolls. Expect a feast, okay? And caroling and ice skating and presents. And my grandma is going to get on the piano, and she wholeheartedly expects everyone to sing. So,
These two families go all out for Christmas.
you ready for it?
I think this is gonna be a gluttonous, exhausting, fantastic, and epic holiday. And I cannot wait. I think this is gonna be the best Christmas ever.
Wow, look at that.
And it's on the house. Thank you for protecting Chinwood City from dangerous elves.
Thank you, Sharon. You know what? I can't wait to see Mary McJingle's mugshot. And I just pray they kept that ear on. That'd be classic.
Hey, you know, if you're serious about working over the holidays, you're welcome to come here tomorrow morning and volunteer. We'd love to have you.
Sure, yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, that's Faith. I have to take this.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, Faith. How's Switzerland?
No.
A little sweet.
Yeah, it's like a whole gingerbread house jammed in a cup. You know, I was never a fan of these festive drinks. What's wrong with a good old hot cup of coffee, right?
Maybe you're just not in a festive mood. I overheard your story about arresting the elf.
Oh.
Seems kind of grinchy.
Well, you see, he was the Grinch. And you saved the day.
Oh, good. It's not so often you get to meet heroes. Thank you for your service. And I do want to see that mugshot.
I mean, obviously, Jack and I have butted heads a lot regarding Diane. But this time was different. I could not believe what was coming out of his mouth.
Well, knowing how you feel about Diane, I'm sure you were in the right.
He's furious with me for her feeling so frightened that she had to leave town, you know.
You'll get past it.
What he won't get past is the part that he thinks I played in bringing Jeremy Stark here.
Wait, so Diane really got her claws into him, huh? And he buys into her whole redemptive angel routine?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, he's president of her fan club. Even when I present him with all the lies she's told since she came back here, he doesn't care. He looks right past all that evidence, and he just goes right back to blaming me for her having to leave town.
So why put up with any of that anymore? If he's gonna turn his back on you, do something about it.
Are you and Diane involved? Because she's lovely and hard to resist.
Years ago, I was a prime suspect in her alleged murder. Does that give you an answer?
No, not really. Whatever happened in the past, you're here right now fighting for her with such valiant passion and quite generously, too.
Frankly, this has nothing to do with Diane. I am sick and tired of her lies and manipulations, but we share a son and a grandson. That's who I'm fighting for. So do we have a deal or not?
I want to settle so we can put all this behind us.
Good.
I want to negotiate.
Excellent.
With Diane.
What?
I only want to deal with her. She's the one who took my money, and now she needs to make it right.
Diane is gone.
Come on, Jack. Are you trying to tell me that Diane just vanished in the cold Wisconsin night without a trace? You know where she is, and you're gonna take me to her. Then we'll talk business.
For me? You shouldn't have.
Just a little something. Good stuff comes tomorrow.
It's beautiful. An age for Harrison. You can put this on my bracelet.
They'll never guess who picked it out.
I'm gonna have to thank him too. I love it.
Are you okay? What's wrong?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. This is great. I love the charm. It's just... I got a similar one for my mom when I was little, and I just can't believe that we're gonna be spending this Christmas fighting with each other.
It won't be like that. You two will find a way to set aside your differences.
We both know my mom, Kyle. I fired her right before Christmas. She is never gonna get over that. I just don't know how we're gonna make things okay between us again.
I will make them okay. I'm going to give you the best Christmas. A loving, special day we'll never forget.
Crime all day, right? So why would I go home and listen to a podcast about true crime?
Because there's no juicy. But I get it. I guess I wouldn't want to come home and listen to a business finance podcast.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I'm into that.
Yeah.
Any refills here?
I think I'm all right. You?
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me a second. Hey, is Faith all right?
Yeah, she's fine. It's just hard having her away. It's just so far away for the holidays.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's tough. Guess I should be more thankful that Dominic and I are on the same continent, huh?
Look, I know that it seems really hard right now, but eventually you and Abby are going to figure out a way to co-parent together. And who knows, maybe next Christmas you'll be together with your son.
Thank you, Sharon. You know what? I can always count on you for support and good advice.
I don't know about that.
No, I mean it. Come in here, you get a coffee, or whatever the hell that gingerbread treat is. And you take care of him. And it's appreciated, really. And I know it's gotta be exhausting. I mean, don't you ever want to just tell everyone to suck it up, deal with it?
That wasn't in any of the textbooks when I was getting my degree.
Well, you know what? You have a lot more patience than I do.
You know, I think that I'm able to keep a positive attitude a lot of the time because I'm grateful for every day. Look, I know that there's a lot of pain and loss in the world, but I think that we can take that pain and grow from it and learn to love even deeper.
So the tension between Jack and me is just off the charts. And frankly, that's what Diane creates. You know, she manipulates and then it just causes chaos.
I know. All right, well, let's look at the situation. So, he's made his loyalty obviously very clear, and it's not to his family. So, why are you obligated to be loyal to him? It's a little bit like how I told you to distance yourself from Nikki and Phyllis. Maybe you also need some distance from your brother.
I don't think you should worry about what happened to your mom right now. Embrace the holiday.
What does that mean? You want me to wear a Santa suit?
If you're up for it, sure. But what I'm talking about is the fact we're headed to a cabin in the woods. There may be snow along the way. We could have a Wisconsin white Christmas, the kind you always missed in Milan.
You thought it was the snow that I missed while we were abroad? It was my family, and I'm sad that we're not going to be able to spend time with them this year. That being said, I want us to have as little stress as possible this holiday, so...
Under the circumstances, fleeing town to avoid a dangerous ex-con who's after my mother, I don't know if it will be completely stress-free. But this could be the last hurdle for all of us. We can get Stark out of town before the new year, and we can all have peace on Earth.
Wouldn't that be nice?
If you're not gonna take me to see Diane, then I want you to get your briefcase out of here because we're done.
The whole point of the money is so that Diane doesn't have to see you.
It isn't just about the money. There's a few more questions that I need to ask Diane. And after the last few years that I've been through, I think I'm entitled to a few answers.
So you want to meet with her one last time?
One last time. We have a conversation, and then I move on. With the money, of course.
Fine, you win. I have had it with this whole mess. She brought all of this to my doorstep, and I think it's only right that she put an end to it.
I think that's fair.
I think I know where I can find her.
Now we're making progress.
Once I take you there, you have your little chat, then you take your money, and it's over. None of us ever have to see you again.
Join us again on The Young and the Restless.